Alright, this is not your traditional every single fight video, because I'll show you every single fight in the game, plus a little guide on how to beat the boss. I've beaten the game 3 times now for the Platinum Trophy, so I hope this helps you for a less frustrating playthrough. Great Master is the first boss. Before you start the fight at the vendor, you can buy the lightning enchantment for your weapon to actually do bonus damage to him straight away. During the fight, always keep on the right side of him, because he tends to smack his hammer down after a certain move, and that automatically avoids that damage in phase 1 and in phase 2. Generally has easy to guard attacks, and you won't have a problem beating him. Ow. Say I'm a bit disappointed in the overall stagger damage of this weapon, right? Number 2, the Mad Donkey, first human opponent. You can zip him in, which makes the fight easier because you zip him and can get 1 or 2 hits in. Generally, I advise to dodge his attacks because some of his overheads are really weird and super delayed, reminding you of Margit the Fell in Elden Ring. And while he actually does this super overhead windup, which takes quite a while, you can double dodge around him and just execute him straight in the back. Yes, that's how stupid some of these human opponents can be. Yeah. I mean, he has the easiest telegraphed attacks I've ever seen. So we're just staggering you. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the donkey is down. Scrap Watchman has 2 main sequences. That's the left and right swiping that I usually recommend dodging because due to his arms really extending far out, it can be harsh to perfect guard that. Generally, guarding is still better than getting hit, but his second combination is what you just easily want a perfect guard, and it's the overhead whirly twirly, where you can guard 1 hit, then he does it again, 1 hit, and then he does his super Fable Art Smasher. And all 3 of them are so easy to perfect guard. And I highly recommend developing the patience and the skill to get that triple combination guarded, since it will make him stagger so fast. Now phase 1 rundown, then phase 2 talk. He does something he shouldn't do because he can't use that ability yet. During phase 2, he's electrified, and he still has the same moves. Left, right, swibbity swabbities that I tend to dodge. And then he goes for the same overhead smashers. What you do this time is you guard, then you dodge to the side and do an attack. So the dash side attack, dodge attack, which you can straight up put perfectly in before you get hit by the lightning. And the same goes on and on. Then he'll do this jump where he gets on all 4 and does some electricity charge around. That's free hits for you. Lock on the ground where the electricity is actually going to hit and try to get 2 or 3 heavy hits in. From that one, take walk in the park. ladies and gentlemen. Boom. The Scrap Watchman. Puppet of the future. Either fight him straight away or wait until you go through the Vanini factory, pull a lever and drain the poison. Either or, neither nor.
Just hit two legs at the same time. I did, right?
The left leg. Focus on the left leg, not the right leg. If he hits, you can just walk into him for a couple of hits. If you have electricity damage, it's even more efficient. Keep in mind that he always stomps the foot once, then goes back. After stomping, you can hit another 2-3 times. And he goes with a double stomp with both feet. Just walk back and hit him again. And if he goes for the whirly twirly, well, you just can stand right below him and damage him tremendously. Freebie.
See, with the whole electricity playthrough, it's kind of like... Electricity damage!
The King of Flames, you want to keep on his left side because he does an overhead smash and then whirls his body weirdly around, and that always goes to the right. So if you keep on his left side, you automatically avoid that and can just keep on hitting. He does a triple whirly twirly that is better to actually dodge than try to guard because he travels quite some distance, and if you dodge once, twice, thrice, you're actually right still in him and keep on hitting. And if he starts activating phase 2, where he does the fire around, my biggest recommendation is as soon as he stands still, just try to boost as much damage into him as possible because he's not immune and you can do so much right in that moment. Yes, you'll get burned, but then you just dash, 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 dash to get the burn away and just finish this fight easy squeezy.
Oh. 9.
Bishop Andreus might be the first challenge, but I found it really easy with the fire stabber. The tongue down and the tongue side is something you need to learn to perfect guard. When it comes down to the rest of attacks, because that is his leg lifting up and his leg smashing you can just dodge these to stay onto him. Generally, rather easy phase 1, let it run down, then phase 2.
So that wouldn't have like killed him soon. That's crazy, Chan. Oh my goodness, I am out of that.
Good. In phase 2, I found it the easiest to straight up rush around him because I don't want to fight the bishop itself. I want to fight the ugly face because the ugly face is so easy to beat since he has the exact same moveset as before. One thing you gotta look out for is his moon beam that he does at some point. What I do there is I stab him in the face 1-2 times and then I just walk right below his face so the beam misses me. And then he's going to smash down his body so you can double dash back and won't get hit by it. The rest is just a stabbing.
This is Sparta. Oh, I didn't mean to use the second one. The amount of attacks you can actually get in. Yeah, just stabbed him. This is great, chat. Oh my goodness, the whole theory is working out though. Black Rabbit Brotherhood might be the first true challenge in the game, because you not only have to fight Eldest, you have to fight the 3 cronies. You can make this relatively simple by having enough bliss canisters, acid canisters, thermites, and all that stuff to punish the ones in the middle. I didn't use any of this. This is also the NG Plus fight, so it's hard as a train. Generally, I find it better to dodge his attacks than trying to guard, apart from the whirly-twirly. So he goes in 1, 2, 3, and then he does 1 hit. And that is super easy to guard, and then perfect guard into 2 hits to get your HP back up. When it comes down to his overhead hits, they have a variety in speed that makes it super annoying to actually go for this. His other left and right long swings, you can learn to perfect guard as well, or just guard to them with 1-2 hits for gain HP. For the brothers in between, the most annoying one is the bunny girl just dashing back. For that, I found the puppet string really good to pull her in and then be able to just hit her more. The spear guy can be easily guarded, and the fire guy is also just going for stab. You can either step 1 back or just guard and then hit him twice. Guard, hit him twice. The other 2 brothers are surely not as annoying as the bunny girl. And he's gone too.
So this is Geppetto's puppet, huh? Gotta admit, what he's doing.
It's just so much damage. It's beautiful. It's sad that you can't actually kill him, right? No, wrong. First try. For the lady in white, she's just absolutely annoying. I hate her. But you can really easily break her weapon. And most important, before the fight actually starts, try to stand behind her, because if you hit the time winner right, you can just instantly subdue. That only yourself can tell. Okay, we're getting her. No, I don't. Oh no, she was in dash mode. Aha! Did we break off her saber already? Okay, okay. Stupid Mac Clown has some weirdly telegraphed attacks. What really helped me to beat him is knowing whenever he jumps back and puts his arm down, that he's going to do the belly smasher forward. If you just guard or perfect guard that, I found guarding better, you can always get good damage windows easily in. The rest of the moves you can just dodge away from relatively easy. And if you're on a certain range and he does his red move with throwing the arm, that's quite a simple one for you to dodge. Especially you could follow that out with a puppet string to straight up fly up, go up, and then hit him really nicely in the head and get him staggered. Get back, clown. Annoying mother. Puppet King Phase 1 has two movesets to really look out for. One is this swiping the arms left to right, which I would dodge through because they will push you back. And then the other one is where he whirls his arm around and smashes down. If he whirls his arm around and smashes down, that needs to be perfect guarded. Then you can do one slash. He'll do it again. Second perfect guard. Second slash. And then he often tries to jump back or push you back with one hit at the same time. If you dash forward during that moment, you can still keep on the distance to keep damaging him. Don't worry about his weird super smashers when he gets the wind around him. Just stand super close and you can keep doing damage. Phase 2 is the more interesting part. Phase 2 I was struggling so much, but it's as trivial as it gets, because you can just circle left side around him and dodge every single attack and you avoid 80% of all the damage. I didn't even try to guard a single attack at some point. It was just sidestep, 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 any move. He smashes the sickle into the ground and pulls back, sidestep that, and you get so many damage hits in. He does his kick down after jumping, sidestep, damage him. It's just sidestepping him literally and you'll get Romeo down. If he does his fire move, run as far away as you can, try to dodge as much damage, heal up, rinse and repeat. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna run as far away as possible as we possibly can. Okay. Champion Victor isn't complicated. He just hits like a train. One thing that you have to know is though, he does a forward charge where he tries to grab you, then he'll always walk 1, 2, 3 forward back and do the overhead smash. That's the freest damage window you will get. If you want to wait for that move, you can do that every single time because the rest is super easy to dodge. Generally advised to dodging him rather than guarding. You can guard everything. You can perfect guard also all his telegraph moves, but dodging was just so easy because it's always side dodge, instant hit, side dodge, instant hit. That's kind of like how you can get Champion Victor really easily whittled down. He's more an endurance fight than a complicated skill fight. Ow. Okay, that is Champion Victor pumping him full of chemicals. Boss ain't hard. Boss just an absolute tank. No. Okay, we gotta wait for the... Scary. The scary part about him is that every hit is just like a gazillion damage, you know? Distance. Let's go.
For Puppet Devouring Monster, we need you to have a little bit of Balls of Steel because he has a charge attack in phase 1 that you can perfect guard, and it opens up such a nice damage window. Generally, try to keep on the right side because he'll go for a swipe, and if you keep on the right side, you'll just instantly avoid the overhead attack and fight some other damage. If he burrows into the ground, walk a bit back, guard, you'll take some damage, but the amount of damage you can do back to regain the health is incredible. And if he starts spitting acid, that's where you just hit into the booty. Phase 2 is the true challenge.
I am absolutely supposed to block that there. Yep. It's like just make me miss the first one of that combo and I won't catch up.
Help me here is having the firearm because he'll sometimes twist his whole body and go for some tentacle where you can just fire burn him super good. Like 500,000 damage, it's quite easy. What you really need to guard though, and perfect guard, is his charge. Because he tends to go and then charge you. But if you perfect guard that, he gets staggered and you can do quite some incredible damage. Damage windows in general is when he jumps over you and tries to smash on the ground. You can always hit 1 or 2 hits there depending on your weapon speed. And he'll obviously try the Watchman triple combination of the twirling arms that I recommend to guard because he'll also do the super attack with a side swipe of his tentacles that if you perfect guard the whole triple, or at least guard, and then perfect guard, you'll be able to have such a nice damage window opening up for you.
Oh no, 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 no. Come on now. What was that? Do another charge? Charge would be good.
Let's go! The Weasel is probably the most annoying boss. Super fast attacks, annoying stabs, rushes, potato throws. What you can do though is right before the fight starts, go behind her, instant execute. Generally puppet string makes things easier again. Pull her in or pull yourself to her, jump up, smash her to the ground, and then put some damage into it. We'll take 1, 2, 3, 4 tries, but you'll get her down eventually. Puppet string is your friend here.
Give to the needy.
I told you she was just meant to be a freaking pushover. Now, the Dreamer was so hard in my first playthrough. In the second one, I just stabbed her to death. And generally keep to her left side because a lot of the slashes will just straight up miss you if you just keep circling her more or less body-wise. She has some easily blocked attacks, but most important here is also Puppet String. Get a bit distant, Puppet String that can go up, smash down on her, stab, stab, stab. And having a fast weapon really does help. I did have a burning weapon. Acid weapon would have been better because she's human and acid kind of works really nice. And if she does her copying, what I learned is straight up, as you notice she's going to be copying, start stabbing the copy already because that will get it super fast down. If you can puppet string the copy a single time, you're more or less rid of it straight away. It's actually funny if you have like no, she's usually an extremely powerful boss. Corrupted Parade Master is as simple as the actual Parade Master. He'll like to smash down on you. In this case, if you guard or perfect guard the smash down, instantly dash around because he would go on the ground, which is super annoying. Honestly, in this fight, it mostly just landed on me. And then you just stab him with fire or elemental fire grindstone because fire does so much damage against these annoying things. Generally in this fight, also keep on the right side because the big gigantic arm is a little bit better to have overview over than the tiny swingy baton. And it just felt way easier if you stick to his right side. It's mostly swiping motions. You'll get him done relatively fast, especially when you pull out the fire. Generally, I dodge mostly than guarding anything. Black Rabbit Brotherhood 2.0. Let me just say puppet string is your friend. The Lance guy, rather easy to kill. The bunny girl, puppet string her again. And the fire dude, block, block, hit, block, block, hit, block, block, hit. They're not the real challenge. The annoying deal is the eldest brother, and I found it perfectly to just keep him contained around the rock and have him like really stuck on the rock. Yes, it sounds cheesy, it sounds stupid, but I'll just let him blow his steam on the rock, hit him 1-2 times. Let him blow his steam on the rock, hit him 1 and 2 times. Come with the Cheese Master. But I won that fight like this. It was an annoying enough fight. Okay. It's crazy how easy he's to kill. In comparison to his other siblings. Okay.
Even if we just face to buy time, you're going down. When we couldn't save our brother.
Yes.
That stupid puppet beat us.
Such a good start. No range. Oh, no, not my arm. Not my arm. Two, three, four, five. Yikes. I wanted to hide behind the wall, but... Oh, no. I got cocky there for a second, chat. That wasn't good. Ladies and gentlemen, Revenge of the Black. To defeat the Black Brotherhood, every single one of them.
Door Guardian is meant to be a freebie, but he can also be quite annoying. What worked best for me is dodging most of his moves because guarding them still pushes you back. So if I dodge everything, I could keep close to him, stab his left leg over again with quick attacks. Keep in mind though, when he falls down that he does a head smash that will do incredible damage. And then you can obviously, in the down phase when he's staggered, do the super damage.
Oh, really? Oh, wow, really? That was quick. Didn't see that coming that quick this time. Wow, okay, jeez, holy.
The Laxasia phase 1 is okay, phase 2 is quite a challenge, but there's a trick to it. First, phase 1, rather easily telegraphed move. You just have to learn where you can actually damage her the most. What you want to do is 2 light attacks into her back to break the shield, so she has a broken shield in phase 2. Important, when she runs and pulls that lightning pass behind her with a swipe follow-up, that's not where you deal damage. Usually the damage phases are when she slams down to do some lightning explosion, sidestep that, do damage into her. Then there's a swipe around in a circle with an overhead swing, same, sidestep that one, poke her in the side. And very important, when she goes overdrive with the swap from below and gets faster and faster and faster, you just run as far away as possible to at the end of the move damage her. The same goes with the overhead thing, which goes faster and faster. Wait until she's done and then hit her again. It's quite just a little bit of patience, but you'll get it done. Puppet string can help here to do some incredible damage hits in between, but generally I just had a wee bit of patience in this one. Phase 2 begins with lightning raining from the sky that you can perfect guard back, as I've heard, but I've never tried. But you can actually perfect guard the dash down, even though it's really harsh for me. I think it works like 3 out of 5 times. If you can dodge that one, you have an instant damage phase. You can do 4 to 5 hits straight away and even acidic poison her, because acidic helps here a lot. Most important, her whole hitting and everything when she goes at you and is really close, just guard that. She doesn't actually do that much damage. If you can perfect guard one in between, that's nice. The true damage phases comes when she flies up, because she flies up to throw 1 or 2 lightning balls down. In this, you do not try to guard, you always dash forward. Because if you dash forward, you'll be at the point where she's landing to then do your damage. That's where you can get 2, 3, even 4 hits in sometimes. Alternatively, you could puppet straight in, jump up and do some damage, but that might mainly get you in some damage troubles. Usually this is where I do all my damage. Dash it, dodge in between, try to just heal, try to stay alive. And then when she goes up and she does that quite a lot, that's where you really get her.
Yep, she's very dangerous, chat. Fuck. This is the most freebie hits you will get versus her. So if you're able to bridge this gap, and that's when you get her. That's when you get her.
Simon has an easy phase 1. I mean, it's a lot of swirling around whatsoever. You can perfect guard that, but what I did mostly at the end was just dodging through, because it's a bunch of swipes that are just meant to push you back, and I want to stay close to him to over and over damage him. Phase 1 is meant to be a freebie. Phase 2 is the real challenge.
oh, you would do another overhead, wouldn't you? Okay. Now, phase 2, there's a couple of moves to look out for. First, he can smash his hand down to summon the green lightning blasters from the sky. When he does that, I try to get as much distance as possible to him and just wait until it came down 3 times. He can also do the Elden Ring, that's the ball in the sky that shoots lightning out of it. Again, maximum distance, just run away. Plus, he throws out black balls that will shoot yellow lightning. These are all easily telegraphed moves that I just get most of the distance in. Then, he has one swing around on his right hand that is not lightning with a green lightning, where he will follow up either with a second swing straight away, and for me this has turned out to perfect guard the first one, dodge the second one. Do not instantly hit, because he will swipe, then his hammer on the shoulder. If you start hitting before he has the hammer on the shoulder, he'll always stab the hammer down. But if you wait until he does really like right the hammer on the shoulder, then you can go stab, 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 and he won't be smashing down anymore and you have a good damage window. Then alternative, he can also do one hit and fly up in the sky, then slam down with his red attack. That you want a perfect guard because this is your perfect damage window. And that's been kind of it for me. These are my damage windows that I choose for myself that work perfectly fine out. And the rest of the time I just spend essentially dodging his annoying crap. Because he'll go for some worlds, he put a wind wall down. Most important is that you'll have to look out that his hand from the sky comes roughly every 20 seconds or so in the second phase. So if he goes for the world, jump up and hit you, always look for the hand in the sky first before you start burning through your stamina and don't have enough to run away. Because as soon as the hand from the sky comes, you want maximum distance.
Actually, we should like hit him there more. That's actually a freebie. Oh. No. How about no, Simon? That was bad. But I'm getting like the hang of using my... I think I'm getting the hang of using my power more. 1, 2. Oh, what? No. Why didn't you? What was that? What didn't you? Oh, I can't even capitalize on that. You know, that otherworldly shaboom is really annoying when you have him like in a weak spot because you dodge something amazing and... The trick is waiting until he does the jump. Oh, his fabled art is surprisingly easy to dodge. Oh, there comes the hand from the sky again. I don't know if I had to use the heal there. That one is like just really useful from a... That was lucky. That could... Oh! Oh, I'm lucky I didn't use up my heal. Fuck. I'm lucky I didn't use up my heal. Yes! Nameless Puppet phase 1 is quite simple. You'll learn to perfect guard the moves, especially the side swiping ones. Just stand completely still in front and you'll learn to get all 3 perfectly guarded. If you can only do 2 out of 3, that's fine, because as long as you hit the last one of the side swipes, you'll be close to him to instantly regain. Puppet strings can help here a lot too, to pull you in, jump up, do some damage, because you always land behind him since he goes rather forward. And as soon as you get him staggered, not staggered, but when you have like the hit, it's gonna like at least be 3 seconds where he just tumbles around a little bit and you can do insane damages. Phase 2 though is something different. Okay. That's where I felt like, oh yeah, it's Melania all over again. Few very annoying moves. When he goes run and puts both arms up, I learned that with a double dash to the side, I mostly get out of that and then just rush up for 2-3 freebie hits. There's also, when he puts his blade together, a laser. What he'll do is put his blades together, stab forward, then the laser comes out, okay? Blades together, stab forward, laser. You don't want to dash the initial stab, you want to dash the laser. And then he'll follow up with a stab. If you dodge that one, 3 hits again. In general, the in-between damage I mostly try to guard, even though there is quite some damage coming in from that as you're guarding. If you manage to perfect guard that, more power to you, but I try to guard and heal there and try to take my freebie damage moments in between. Whenever he jumps back to put his blade together to actually do a move, you can also puppet string in to potentially stagger him out of that. Give it a try. No! Okay. Yo, yes, yes. Get pooped on. I hope this helps you with all your bosses, and if you're now looking for the best boss weapons or for the advanced build that I absolutely blasted through the game, yes, the magic build, check down here.